What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Classic WoW video, and today I want to talk about how I'm personally making gold at a very low level. I recently started a brand new gold making challenge in Classic WoW, on the anniversary servers by the way, and I have made 50 gold at level 10. Now this is all part of a gold making challenge that I'm doing, that I will be talking way more about in another video highlighting that challenge, but basically a quick TLDR here is that you can level from level 1 to 9 for free, and after that you have to unlock levels by paying their gold equivalent. So basically unlocking level 10 will cost you 10 gold, and unlocking level 11 will cost you 11 gold, and all the way to level 60. So by doing this you will make 1,785 gold while leveling, and that gold will be accessible to you at level 60. Now at this point you might already have seen video number 1 of that video series, and if you haven't yet it should be on my channel about now as well, and I'm making this video afterwards to talk more about and in depth about how you can make gold while leveling as well. The thing is, TBC is like the Burning Crusade is coming out very shortly on the anniversary servers. It is creeping around the corner, and I understand that a lot of people didn't really play Anniversary for the classic part. They are here for the Burning Crusade. I even have friends in real life that are about to start playing Anniversary as we speak, because they want to level up and prep themselves for TBC. They had no intentions of playing Vanilla WoW again, but they do want to play TBC one more time, because they missed out the first time around. So based on that, I understand that there might be some other people in the same boat, and I want to try to help you guys to make some gold while you're leveling. The thing is, affording your spells doesn't have to be difficult, and affording your mount at level 40 should not be difficult either, and even having 1,000 gold by level 60 should not really be too difficult either. Like I already said in the hook, I made 50 gold at level 10. So, how did I do that then? Let's talk. So the first thing that I wanted to do when I came to the challenge, and also what I would advise you to do as well, is to find a way to make gold while leveling. And what I mean by that is try to look for mobs that have a pretty important drop that you can farm while you're leveling. While leveling in pretty much any level bracket, the difference between questing and farming mobs is not really that huge. It depends on your class and how much downtime you have, but for the most part you can level just as fast by grinding mobs as you can from questing. So by identifying which mobs can drop which items, you can actually start making really good gold really early. So what I tried to find here was mobs that dropped one of 3 things. So I was in Mulgore. I chose a Tauren, and the reason for that is that they have 3 possible items that you can get really early that does have pretty good value. So these wolves right here that I'm farming here, the Prairie Wolf, they can drop something called a stringy wolf meat. Stringy wolf meat is used for cooking, and they sell for about 5 silver per piece. Now that might not make you rich, and you will not get 50 gold from that alone, unless you farm for tens of hours. However, 5 silver, and you get them quite often by the way, that is a lot when you're leveling. I made from this type of meat alone about 5 gold at level 10, and I leveled by just farming these mobs, right, and I leveled quite fast by doing so, because there's a bunch of these wolves in Mulgore. Now, there's not going to be a lot of wolves in any of the starting zones than Mulgore, I believe. If you're a dwarf, I think they have quite a couple when you're level 6 plus as well, but they have way more boars, for example, and Durotar as well has way more boars. That being said, another thing that I was looking for here, if you're looking for the chicken mobs, kind of the plain striders, they can drop small eggs. So if you have anything in your starting area that can drop small eggs, they are selling for between 10 and 20 silver each, and I'm uploading this video right here in September. If you wait until December, when Winter Veil comes out, small eggs are going to be even more expensive, and you can make even more gold as well. Basically, TLDR, every single starting zone will have some type of mob you can farm that has a pretty important drop, and usually those drops will be tied to cooking. Now, when you get to level 5 plus, you also want to pick up professions as soon as you can, and I went for herbalism plus mining. I will tell you in the early levels, herbalism will not be great, and Peace Bloom, Silver Leaf and even Earthroot are selling for next to nothing. That being said, the second you get to like 60 plus skill, and you can start gathering Mage Royal and even Briarthorn at level 75 plus, or not level, but skill in Herbalism, you can start getting Swift Thistles. Swift Thistles are used by rogues for Thistle Tea, for example, and they are selling for about 70 silver each. So at that point you will make way more gold with Herbalism, and while you are farming Herbalism and mining to skill up to that level of Herbalism, you will make a bunch of gold through mining. Simply doing mining like copper bars on Spine Shatter, the PvP server that I'm playing on, they're selling for 6 silver each. And coarse stones from tin veins are selling for 20 silver each as well, as people are prepping for jewel crafting, and also they're skilling up engineering as well. So mining is going to be an absolute gold mine and make you a bunch of gold, and once again you will be working on skilling up mining plus herbalism at the same time. Herbalism will not be valuable from the start, but you will make gold from mining during that skill level up time period. I will also say that I'm streaming everything here, by the way, live on Kick, so please follow my Kick if you haven't yet. We're doing daily live streams on Kick, live for about 6 hours every single day, from 6 PM Central European time to midnight Central European time. So please come by, say hello, and yeah, like feel free to lurk as well. Active chatting, lurking, just being around, being part of the community. We're trying to grow an absolutely awesome Classic WoW community over on Kick, so once again, the link will be down below. Now, once you start getting to about the 1 gold mark, or even sooner as well, you can start thinking about something that I want to call vendor flipping. This is where you buy very simple reagents and items from vendors that you can post on the auction house for an upsell. And as I'm saying this right now, this might sound super stupid, by the way, but trust me, it works. From the 50 gold that I've made so far at level 10, I want to be bold enough to say that 25, so at least half, has been made from vendor flipping. Simply buying something stupid from a vendor and posting on the auction house. Simple wood, for example, for enchanting and making wands, I am buying for about 1 silver per wood, I think, or even less than 1 silver, and reselling on the auction house for half a gold per simple wood as well. And I'm going to show you a mailbox opening so you can see that things are selling, and just trust me, things are selling. Now when it comes to vendor flipping, I usually do a proof of concept, so I'm trying not to go way too overboard on the materials, and I only buy a little bit of everything, and I restock on what sells. So you do a proof of concept to like, do you try it out first, you see what sells, and you restock those things. Instead of buying 10 stacks of coarse thread and 10 stacks of fine thread, you buy a little bit of everything. And the thing is, you will only have 1 gold at this point, so diversity really is key. Instead of trying to sell 100 mining pickaxes, sell 1 mining pickaxe, a skinning knife, sell 1 of just about everything you can think about. And as you're seeing here, I'm buying a little bit of everything in my bags right now, and I'm going to be posting everything here on the auction house. And pay attention to how cheap these things are, by the way, from the vendor. And then I will show you exactly what we are posting them for, and I'll show you a pretty insane mailbox opening as well towards the end here. So now we have filled up our bags, we only have 32 silver left, and now it's time to post things on the auction house. And as you can see, skinning knives are selling for 40 silver each, simple things like coarse thread are selling for 1 silver each, so even there as well, making massive profit. Fine thread is going for almost 10 silver per unit, once again massive profit on that one. We're selling bleach for almost 2 gold each as well. Now obviously, not everything here will sell, but I will tell you, this is going to sell way more than you think it will, and if you are leveling a character right now on the anniversary servers and you need the gold, or you are just like not buying gold or anything like that, just use this and test it out and see how much gold you can make while you're leveling. For me, for example, all I'm doing here is going back to Orgrimmar every 2, 3, 4 hours and restocking the auction house. I'm posting them for 24 hours here because for the first 2 days I did 24-hour postings, but I have now gone down to do 2-hour postings because like you get undercut all the time. So doing a 2-hour posting is more than enough, and then just restock whenever you can. If you're playing for 2 or 3 or 4 hours, you can start your day by putting things on the auction house house, and you can end your day by getting the mailbox and opening the mailbox and restocking one more time. For me, it takes about 5 minutes every single day to simply open the mailbox and repost on the auction house. So I did say that I wanted to show you guys a mailbox opening so you can see when things don't sell, but also so you can see when things actually do sell. So here we are emptying out just about everything we have in the mailbox, and then we're going to see how much gold we have made, and this is how much gold we made overnight, by the way. And here, as I'm going through here, you can see there's a bunch of, once again, vendor materials being sold on the Spine Shatter auction house on the Horde side. Spine Shatter is arguably the most popular anniversary server, and I will be going through some sales here as well, because like when I opened the mailbox, I thought to myself, this has to be a viewer of mine simply buying out all of my auctions to try to help me out, but everything has been bought from basically different people. So I just think I had some very good RNG on what I posted and when I posted it, and then someone happened to buy them. So I basically went through just about every single auction, and it's not one person buying everything, it is different people buying just about everything here. So as you can see here, I kind of got a little bit surprised, and I had to go through some mails just to check out the names to see if I recognized anything, and I don't see anything suspect, so I don't really know. I think I was just really lucky, because getting 28 gold, I think it was 28, in one singular mailbox opening, which like, I posted these auctions last night, and I opened them this morning. This was one night's sleep of sales. That's pretty insane. Now obviously, if you're level 60, 50 gold is nothing to you, but to me, having made 50 gold at level 10 is pretty insane. And I just want to say, by the way, because so far you haven't seen me make 10 gold yet, but what you are going to see here is me being level 13, especially if I skip a little bit ahead in this clip right here to the end. I am level 13 in this clip, and following the challenge, we have paid 10 gold at level 10, 11 gold at level 11, 12 gold at level 12, and 13 gold at level 13. Using some quick math, that should be 46 gold, and we also have 4 gold left over, as you can also see later in this clip. So we have made exactly 50 gold, and we made all of that gold at level 10, because after level 10 we haven't made any gold, we have only opened up the mailbox. So we haven't posted anything, we haven't farmed anything, everything here was farmed and made at level 10. That's pretty insane. Like 50 gold once again might not be much to level 60, but to level 10 that is life-changing amounts of gold, and that is half a mount, by the way, for level 40 that you will now have at level 10. So number 1, don't sleep on vendor flipping. Number 2, start farming gold while leveling. Small eggs, stringy wolf meat, light feathers, stuff like that. Even if you have skinning, literally doing medium leather and light leather farming as well, really good right now. Herbalism, when you get to level 10 plus zones with Mage Royal, Swift Thistles and Briarthorn, really good. And mining. Mining is really good as well. One more thing I want to mention, fishing. Do not sleep on fishing, especially if you're playing Horde. So like here, for example, you can see me currently posting some auctions, and I have just been fishing, and I want to show you the price of deviate fish here, because once again, don't sleep on deviate fish. If you're a Horde character, the amount of gold you can make simply fishing in the Barrens is pretty crazy. You can also get some strangle kelp while fishing for them, but like, you're making half a gold for every single deviate fish. And deviate fish can be fished from pools, but even the open waters around Wailing Caverns and stuff like that. So deviate fish, really good as well. Either way, that's basically what I have for you today. Just a video about how I made 50 gold at level 10, and how you can replicate the process and get a really good head start on your gold making as well. As we're getting towards the end of the video here, I do also want to say that I have gold making guides with the exact purpose of helping you make as much gold as possible in World of Warcraft. I even have a Ultimate Classic WoW gold making guide teaching you how to make gold in Vanilla Classic WoW. And if you buy the Vanilla WoW gold making guide right now, you will also get a massive discount on the TBC guide when that comes out. I have recently started working on a TBC gold making guide as well. So once again, if you have the Classic WoW WoW 1, you will get a massive discount on the TBC one, and if you don't have the Classic WoW Gold Guide, now is the time to get that one, because once again you get a massive discount on the TBC guide when that comes out, but you can also use the Classic one to make gold until the TBC comes out. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm going to roll the ad here for the gold guides, so please consider checking them out, and follow me on Kick, subscribe over here, and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video. Either way, roll the outro. This video is sponsored by Solheim's Gold Guides. Available on Gumroad, these guides will teach you all you need to know about making gold in various versions of World of Warcraft. Farming, crafting, flipping, several different ways of making gold, all in one place. You also get access to a Discord server where you can interact and share ideas to make even more gold together. In that same Discord server, you will also get early access to gold making videos and exclusive content. So, if you are ready to take your gold making to the next level, go to solheim.gumroad.com and find the gold making guide for the version of WoW that you are interested in. And for those of you looking to elevate your gold making even further, Gold Guide Plus is a premium subscription-based membership that will give you access to an exclusive Discord server with even more tips and tricks for gold making and even more exclusive content to help you get filthy rich in WoW. The Gold Guide Plus membership is available on solheim.gumroad.com.